Hi everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and I'm here today to kind of clear up some stuff. There's been a lot of stuff that I can't even talk. I'm ready to get this out. So there's been a lot of stuff going up on my channel, and there have been clips of like Xenoverse from the Bandai Namco event a week ago. I've got a video, which I'll bring up again later, talking about the remake of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD. We got an interview with Christopher Sabat, but I haven't actually been bringing Xenoverse news. This is a problem, being that for a while I very much considered myself, and still do to an extent, the #1 source for information and news like that. Important information and news. Video-worthy news. I don't like making videos on the small stuff that we hear about Xenoverse and the new movie Fukatsu no F, stuff that doesn't really matter in the long run. But big news, that's me. I love breaking that stuff. Now, you haven't actually seen anything like that in a little while from me, and there's a reason for that. The closer we get to Xenoverse, the less... How do I want to put this? I know everything about Xenoverse right now that I want to know before I play this game, okay? I know the basis of the storyline. I don't know the storyline. I don't know exactly what happens, and I want it to stay that way. I know the characters we're getting, and I want it to stay that way. Everything that I know now is everything that I want to know. So before I dive into that, I know I'm kind of going off on weird tangents here. I don't really have myself all together, but I made a video about characters a while back. I made a video about characters about a week ago. I can't stop doing that now. Where we talk, I basically said that I was very disappointed with the character roster, with the complete roster, because there was a leaked straight-up Japanese guide, which is why we thought it was so official, because it was supposed to be the official guide for Xenoverse, and it was missing characters like Super Saiyan Goten, Super Saiyan Gotenks. It didn't have Majin Vegeta or any variation of Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, so I kind of talked ill of the roster, which I think I had a right to, knowing what I did. Come to find out, Xenoverse has our back. For whatever reason, that guide was really messed up, and I don't know how it wasn't correct, if it was supposed to be the official guide, but whatever. So that guide's wrong. We have seen Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I don't know if we've seen a Majin form yet, but we have seen Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Super Saiyan Goten is in the game. Super Saiyan Gotenks. Pretty much everyone key in the game that we were thinking is in the game. So the roster in Xenoverse is not bad at all. After finding out this news, let me get back on topic now. You haven't seen any more actual Xenoverse news from me, because I am going to have the game soon. It's basically, with the way that I understand it, as soon as the game's going to get into North America. As soon as it gets into North America, I will have the game within 2 days, 3 days max. But it gets to North America, I'll have it. I am getting it early. And when that happens, the first thing you're going to see is I'm going to fire up a Twitch live stream, and I'm going to live stream the shit out of this game. I'm going to play it to hell and back. I'm going to make videos on it. I'm going to blow up and go absolutely insane with Xenoverse. But the reason you're not getting actual news from me on my channel right now is because if I report anything else, I'm going to be learning stuff that I don't want to. And if I learn this stuff now, if I learn like what happens in the story mode, if I learn, if I learn stuff that I don't want to, then it's not going to surprise me, and it's going to take away from my experience when I actually play Xenoverse. And I really, really, really want to play Xenoverse and experience it to its fullest on my first playthrough. I mean, for the first time, how in-depth exactly is character creation? How deep can I go with Super Saiyans or Majin or Arcosian players or whatever I decide to be? And all this stuff, I want to experience it firsthand. So, on one hand, it's going to be really cool. I'm going to get to experience Xenoverse the way that I want to experience it. The full game is just going to hit me. I'm not going to know the ending. Sorry, phone went off. I'm not going to know the ending. I'm not going to know what happens exactly throughout, and that's going to be really neat to me, and I hope that a lot of you guys will experience that with me. However, it's bad because if I don't know the news, I can't report it to you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little shout out to the DBZ community. I'm going to leave links to a lot of my partners' channels in the description below. If you want to find out information on this stuff, you're going to look for Omega Pro, you're going to look for ZZ, Toasty, Rhyme Style. All their links are going to be in the description down below. And if you don't care and you want to know all this stuff, if you're like, if you don't care about playing the game for the first time for yourself and getting all the spoilers there, or if you don't care about maybe watching the live stream with me and a lot of the people who come out to my live streams and experiencing the game with me firsthand there, because I think that would be kind of cool. If you just want to know right now, go to their channels, because they are reporting on all this stuff as these Japanese copies live streams leak. They can half make out like what levels are and kind of what the dialogue is saying, I guess, even though they don't speak Japanese and the game's only in Japanese right now. You can go to their channels and you can actually click on that stuff, and you can know as much as you can possibly know before the game comes out. So if you're interested in that, I'm sorry I'm failing you for this in Xenoverse. As soon as I get the game Xenoverse, this channel is going to blow up with videos. I'm still going to report on Fukatsu no F news, any major Fukatsu no F news that comes out. I will be reporting on that. Or the revival of Frieza. Can we just start saying it in English now? The revival of Frieza. Still going to report on that when it comes out. Once the Xenoverse, the game, comes out, I'm going to lift this ban I have on myself learning news about the game. Because like I said, we know everything. We know the basis of the storyline. We know all the characters. We've seen a bunch of moves. We know who's coming out in DLCs. Until DLC Pack 3 gets announced, I will report on that if it happens. But we know everything in that regard. So until then, I am just going to I'm going to stay under until hopefully within the next couple days, with any luck, I will have this game, and then it will blow up. But yeah, this is just kind of me explaining why I haven't been reporting news, kind of apologizing for not reporting news. If you want news, if you want like all the stuff that you're not supposed to know yet, that will be, just click Rhymestyle Toasty Omega's links in the description down below. And I hope you guys enjoy that. So anyways, yeah, that was me. The roster in Xenoverse is not shitty. Sorry, the roster in Xenoverse is not shitty. The news will blow up, but as soon as I get the game and not a minute before. And on top of that, one more thing I wanted to say before we take off today is I made a video yesterday, in case you missed it. Rhymestyle and I actually have somewhat of a connection with Bandai Namco now, and we are trying to revive the game. We're trying to bring back the game Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We're trying to get it an HD remake, digital to download for all consoles. We're looking at PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Possibly PC. We need to talk to the guy again. I can't promise that, but it's definitely in the ballpark right now. It's a possibility. I don't know if they're looking at it 100% or not. I'm assuming that they would be, but we're gonna have to talk with them again before we know for sure. But bottom line, if those videos do well, we actually get the game. So if you want to head over to that video, comment, like it up, make sure, drop it in your favorites even. That'll help boost it up even more. But yeah, I will leave a link to that video in the description as well. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with an HD remake. But anyways, I'm going to quit taking up you guys' time for the day. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, I am Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.